In this video, I want to talk about 5 games that are safe for your kids to play. So if you're like me, you're a parent that you're concerned about what your kids play. So those 5 games are really safe for kids. They're fun. They allow you to play on the computer. They are mostly retro games that you'll see from the past, but at the same time, they play with the new computers today. So when I selected those 5 games, I wanted actually to have games that are fun to play, that are cheap, not too expensive, so $5 to $10 maximum. I wanted also to have some way to play with the gamepad and that the kids can learn something in the process. Alright, let's go over the first game, which is called Charlie 2. Alright, this game, you control a little duck here. So you'll see the graphics are very cute. They look a little bit blocky because originally this game was made for the DOS computers, so it will be in 220 by 240 in terms of graphics. But the gameplay is really interesting, so you have to play like a Mario kind of style. Pick up all the objects in the game. There's checkpoints, there's secrets as well. So secret places to visit. My kids enjoy very much this game. There's actually a first one that is called Charlie the Duck, which was the first game of the series. And the author created the second one later on. You can download them easily, they run on Windows. So it's a nice one if you want your kid to play a platformer that's cute and safe. Alright, the second game here is called Cosmos Cosmic Adventure. So this is a game from Apogee Software that was created during the DOS in 1992. But you can still download it on Steam, so it's available. You'll see the graphics, there's 16 colors, so it's CGA. So back in time, they didn't have that many colors to work with. But it's a very interesting game, the kids love this one. They enjoy really much the alien style of gameplay, very fantasy. It has all kind of things to pick up, a lot of sound effects. Cute things all around the level. You can also walk and you can climb walls, and there's bombs you can pick up. So this is a nice one if you want to let them play something also safe. That's a little bit challenging. The third one is called Math Rescue. This one was also created by Apogee Software. And this one is a little bit different because the kid has to learn the process. So it's an educational game. Again, 16 colors. So you can create a profile for your kid. You can choose the age. You can choose what kind of operations. So I'm gonna start with addition. You can have solving of problems here. So I'm gonna choose just no word. So it's going to be just the maths. Otherwise, you can have more advanced difficulties. So you're just controlling this little personage here. You have to go through the level and you have to complete all those square numbered there, which are different questions that you have to solve. And you solve them by just answering the right question by jumping. So the kids, they love that. It's a little bit of way of learning maths, but I would say it's mostly because they play and they still have fun in the process. And the levels are quite big. There's things to pick up all around. So that's another nice one available that you can purchase for a couple of dollars. I think it's $5. Let's go with the fourth one here, which is called Secret Agent HD. So it's a remake of the original game from, again, Apogee Software back in the time. And this game here has been remade with HD graphics, so to take advantage of the new graphics available. Back in time was just was older. I think was in EGA as well, so 16 colors. So they still kept a little bit the original format, but you'll see that the gameplay has been improved in terms of graphics, in terms of as well as music. It's a little bit more challenging, this one, so if your kids are very young, they might get a little bit stressed out. At least mine were a little bit when they they would fail in the level, because you're gonna end up failing a lot and restarting the level. But what is interesting this one though is that you can create your own levels, and that's where I find it very interesting for young kids, because they have a nice level editor that I'm gonna go show you in a minute. So, but you have an idea of what kind of game it is, so you just go around, you have to pick up keys, unlock things, unlock doors, and complete to pick up all the well, actually you have to go to the exit in this one, so go to the exit door. But let me show you here. If I quit, go back to menu, I'm gonna select the level editor, and what is nice about this level editor is that you can create levels and play them, and after that you can also share them. So if you want to share them online, or if you want to share them by copying the file, it's possible. So there you have different things to pick up here, different objects. So now I'm currently using the tiles, which is like the floor you can use, and you can put and create walls in the process. So actually there's all kind of graphics, so you can improve the way it looks. Like let's say I'm putting this one here. Actually you press delete and then you can put a new one, so you can go in a lot of details. I can put here, let's say, some bricks as well. Okay, and backgrounds, it's something that you're just gonna put like to make it look good, but the interaction, there's no interaction with the personage there. So I'm gonna put just this background here, and after that you go into objects. You're gonna put your little secret agent here. You're gonna put also let's put here in the pickups. I'm gonna take a bomb, because you need a bomb to exit the level. You also need to put in the objects here a satellite dish. This is part of the level, how it works, so you need to destroy it before you can actually exit. I'm gonna put the exit here, right? And what am I missing? Could put an enemy here. Simple enemies, maybe 2, and one's gonna look the other way. Alright, and I'm gonna go in settings here. I'm gonna give my map a name, so new map. You can also put music and put some weather effects. So let's put like weather effect here. I'm gonna put some snow. You can put a background. Let's put this in mountain kind of background there. Otherwise you have more like you have a city style. So let's put the city. Actually it's very nice. I like this one. And you can play the level by pressing play here. So then you can control, you can jump, you can shoot. There you go. And I'm gonna shoot my satellite. And then I can put the bomb here. And there you go. My level is completed. And on the bottom right here, you see all the space you have to build a level. So actually this is just a small tiny part I did there, but I could have filled out the whole screen with all those objects, and there's a lot of things you can do here. So the tiles, the pickups, the enemies, different objects as well. So lots of fun for the kids, and then you can just save your level. Let's call it Ben 3 here. I save my level, I can share it, or I can replay it, load a map, a previous map. So let me open this one here just to show. So another one here. So you see here the type of levels that you can just create and have fun with that. Okay, the last game I want to show you is called Crystal Cave HD. It's a remade also from the Shareware Classic back in the days from Apogee. And you will see that it's very similar in terms of graphics, in terms of gameplay, because this game used the same engine as the previous one I just showed you. Let's go with a new level. I'm gonna put easy because again this game is not that easy. So when they remade this game they remade with new graphics, extra levels as well. So back in the days there were only 3 episodes. This one has 4, and Secret Agent HD has also 4 episodes. So in this one you're actually controlling this little miner. He goes and is exploring and is getting the all the crystals, and then you have to jump a lot, pick up things, and you see a little bit the style as well. I like the way they did the graphics. They took the original one, pretty much they kept the original look, but at the same time they improved the color palette, so real nice. And I'm gonna just show you quickly. So there's many things to pick up here. Doors to open, and you have to reach the exit that is located in the middle of this level. So another nice game, really fun for your kids. So all those games are fun if your kids are aged between 4, 5 to maybe 10, 11. I would say these are really nice games, maybe even a little bit older. Usually what I do is that I set up a computer, I disable the internet connection so they just have access to those games and they can play. I don't mind because I know they will play nicely with those games and there's not any bad content behind those ones that I selected. So I hope you liked my 5 games of selection. If you have any comments, any games you would recommend for others, like you want to say that these games are good also, they have nothing evil inside, leave a comment below. And if you're interested in more content like these ones, subscribe to my channel and hope to see you again. Thank you for watching and God bless you.